Restoration is brought to you by
Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Yes, extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection.
Tasty Tom new seasoning powder. Flavor and taste.
It is a pleasure to come your way, and I would say the faithfulness of God has been awesome, has been amazing. If you are here today, it is just by the awesome graciousness of God. That is why you're here. So I would say let us give thanks and be hopeful that there are still better days ahead of us. This is how I welcome you to Restoration with Stacey. We're brought to you by kind courtesy, Hisense, everyday prizes for everyday people. Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix and Tasty Tom seasoning. A big thank you going out to Malta Guinness, and of course a big thank you to Yaz washing powder and Yaz sanitary pad. To my glam team, ABS Lux Line, thank you very much. But today I am actually wearing a QA woman outfit. This is from the Efiecha collection, and this one that I'm wearing is called Nshurma. So you can walk up to Efiecha and ask to get this piece. It's a two-piece, a palazzo, and this wrap top, and it is called the Nshurma. So go out there and get it. You can also get it on their Instagram page or on their website, and the price is actually very affordable. So get in touch with Efiecha and get this Nshurma piece. A big thank you to Hair Duties, to Tinaj Makeover for my makeup, to GH Beauty Artistry for my makeup, for the makeup of my guest. A big thank you to my entire team for always holding everything down to make sure that we bring you nothing but the best of content. We'll be right back after this break.
The days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month. Yas extra long sanitary pad took the worry away. Easy.
Yes, comfort. I got yes, confidence. I got yes.
The new Yas extra long sanitary pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow. Yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Is it supposed to be that time of the month? Yes.
I got yes, confidence. I got
Yes.
we got yes, protection. I got
Yas extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
we got yes, protection.
Yes, baby.
Honey, men wash you why men to take away our back.
He's eating out again. Nancy, me trying to tasting kuyi. Tasty Tom. Add the new seasoning powders about chicken, stew, jollof, shrimp, beef. The way it enhances the natural aroma.
Tasty Tom, dear. I trust them.
And there is no staining of fish, meat, or chicken.
Wait, you could just sharp. Me need also.
Tasty Tom seasoning powder. Ooh.
new aroma.
New taste from Tasty Tom new seasoning powder.
Maybe
I'm not for anyway.
Tasty Tom new seasoning powder. Flavor and taste. This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back. A big thank you to Starnes. Starnes is located on the Boundary Road at East Legon, and also to the Sousa Catering Services for always ensuring my team and I are duly refreshed on this show. We're here to have another conversation. Yes, I always say that we don't have interviews on Restoration, we have conversations. And the guest I have today is a brother, a friend, someone that I trouble a lot. And we've come a very long way. And I've not seen him in like how many years? Almost 8 years, or even 10. Yes, I hear of him on the airwaves, but I've not really set my eyes on him in such a long time. And it is my utmost pleasure to have him on the seat. Finally, he's here. My guest today is radio personality Kwame Bee. Hi, y'all, Kwame. Who watch you?
Papa.
Rasta, I attend to you.
Oh, says you're gonna be. I had to take a short.
What's a Rasta? What's that? And I say I grow.
Yes.
That's a chihuahua. Now me drink so nivem.
Oh.
I there Rasta.
The started doing also started a small sada. The Crawford Casa discourage you.
When is it ever going to grow?
I'm saying they be waiting to from me few near there, but I mean with time, when it's long like this, nobody says anything again. They know you want to do it.
So how long have you kept this?
This is it's a long time more. Hits FM in Kwame, but I started this at Hits FM.
At Hits,
right? So Hits FM, I played for about 7 years, and I am 10 years at Kasapa. So
17.
Yeah, like 17.
We are for 20.
Yeah, a lot.
10 years bread.
Yeah, 17.
How are you, my brother?
Very, very well.
It's been ages, like almost 10 years.
A very, very long time. I cannot remember the last time we met. I can't remember. You know the see. So now it's good. I've seen you today.
It is good to see you.
Yeah,
How have you been?
Well, everything is okay. I'm still in the radio business, and life goes on.
Still making money.
Not too much. The deal you are the more. So say Charlie. Yes, lot of hard work, but we have very few advertisers. It. So it's not making it too lucrative, but still we're there inside. That's what we chose to do.
Day inside, and normal can say day pan.
You understand?
Yeah. How did radio start for you?
In fact, radio was something I started from school. Okay, that's what happened.
Okay, tell me.
I love music, actually. The first love is music. I wanted to do music. So I did. Yeah. I did some few songs,
You did?
Yes. Started way back in secondary school. And then when I moved to the tertiary institution, they had a radio station there. So it's like a musician from SS coming to tertiary, that school of mines, where, they had Dynamite FM. So I used to go to the studio a lot. So there was one day, this gentleman is called DNA. And then he said, okay, you sound good. We play some of your songs. Would you like to try? I said, yes, I want to. So I started playing. I played, but I did not talk. Then there was a time Lord Kenya was coming to perform at a club called Desperados in Takwa. So the regular DJ for the night, Friday night, his name was Agastro. Agastro decided to go and DJ for Lord Kenya.
Oh.
Then he said, okay, then what was that at the end? So Kwame will be mommy. But then the because Friday night, I played the thing finish. Then the next morning, I heard people saying, hey, Charlie, they go bring some DJ. The DJ good, the voice they be. Like, I was the one playing. What's everybody? Yeah. Then DNA came back. He was a studio manager by then. He said, listen, the feedback is good. You have to start playing. So
I
know, but Wanja for the show that mommy on one shows too.
Oh, okay.
To play. I had a lot of shows to play, so he gave me 2 of them that play. I remember, I think it was called Assaulted Flavor, where I play different kinds of songs,
Okay.
So that's how I started for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it difficult for you? Because when you are doing music, I would know more radio, so you get a lot of fans, people know, oh, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Then now suddenly you just had to bench the music and concentrate on the radio.
The thing was, I did not bench the music.
You didn't bench?
I was doing the music. I don't know the fan alpha. If I come out watching, so I was still. I don't know there. I just said that Kwame catch him. So my music was like. No, with the name to draw. So I can't remember ready. So we teach Sajo. We say we be saying come to be Bible watch now.
Was I any late? You met me at Jabo.
Oh, the later.
And then later I'll be man and
You know, yeah, it's me enjoy still not a year, 1 or 2, but you know, those days, and yeah, to say now computers everywhere, and with just a small setup you can create, you need to go to the studio, and you have to look for producers. I remember there was a time I even left school and came to around us when Slim Master, no, if I know it's Baby, I came to play some of my songs to him. Darkman Junction. He listened and said, "Oh, okay, what to do? I'll call you." But he didn't. One friend.
Slim don't discourage you.
So that was it. So from there, then I realized that Charlie, I love this job. I like to do it, but I like to sing. Idea about Kwana people say they like about me was my voice, and funny enough, the person I learned from, or the person that made me polish my language and everything, was my senior brother. He's not into radio, but he was someone who sits behind the TV, and every voiceover he would like to emulate and do the same thing, So I was listening to him and I loved it. So I kind of also learned it, So that's how I entered into the radio space. Yeah.
Was it difficult for you?
Well, I'll say it wasn't because I loved entertainment. So getting into it was so easy. And I had to learn DJing from that space as well. Actually, my time when I was starting was the cassette players. Dynamite FM couldn't afford CD players. So when I moved to Volta Star Radio, it was the first time I had the opportunity to use the double deck CD players. And I learned on the job. Apparently, the technicians themselves could not even operate it. They didn't even know how to mix it. But I had to find a way to understand it and work with it. So I learned it myself, and that's it.
So how did you get to Volta Star?
Good. So I had a friend who told me at a point I wanted to get into the radio business properly, and Dynamite FM is like a student radio, but now it's a well-established radio station. But before, it was just a community radio, like a student radio, So he told me that his uncle works with GBC in the Volta region. So I had to go to the Volta region.
Wow.
But that time...
Then you were hungry for it.
Yes, I wanted to do it. I moved to Volta Star somewhere around 2004.
Oh, okay.
By that time, people who have played with Dynamite FM too, they had started moving from Takwa into Joy FM and the rest. You know Jojo Lamer?
Yeah, no, Jojo.
Yeah, so Jojo was my classmate, actually.
Okay.
Yes, but he started the radio before me. So Jojo moved to Joy, which was big news, you know. And I also wanted to move. So when the guy gave me the opportunity, I said, "Uncle, works with the GBC." So I moved there, and his uncle introduced me to the director. He asked me, "So what do you do those days? You have things on tape to play?" He said, "Okay, yeah, he's good. Let's put him on." So Volta Study had 3 sessions: Ewe session, English session, Tree session.
Also, did you meet Mabel Dagadu?
Mabel Dagadu. Can't remember that.
Yeah, she was like the queen.
Oh, okay. So he was the guy who introduced me, and then he said, "Okay, you'll be with the English session." That's how I started. They gave me some mid-morning like
voice.
Okay. I remember I had the commercial like a jingle for Renaud Gavado Efiele Vivi. They always understand.
Why you be?
Oh yeah.
Why you be? What's about?
Actually, it was fun,
Was it challenging because
yes,
I can't speak it.
Yes,
and you had to be in the space where Charlie. As for there, it be the ever with
yeah. So
you don't compromise.
That's it.
How did you fit in?
Good. So the people around my house, they called me a Bluto, like a Trini or something, yeah. And it was a bit difficult. I remember there was a place I used to, after work, go sit and have a drink or eat, right? And there was this young lady walking around I thought was so pretty and tried to get close to her. And and anytime his dad comes, I have to go because the man just on person will be whom he cry. Aye. There be sometimes when I will be this criteria and person be jab I could be do also. It's papa who be play that just say. Never feature you know, and I had very few friends as well. But after some time, I made new friends. I didn't stay there for long though. I stayed there for about, let's say, 9 months.
Oh, not even a year.
Yeah, not even a year. Because I had a call from Jojo Lame who said, people are playing into the city. You are playing into, so you have to be coming to the city. Yeah, so Jojo actually connected me to Love FM. So I went to Kumasi for some time.
Okay.
And I think it was a DJ that, I don't know if it's a Puzo or something. There was a DJ who was on leave.
Okay.
So I had to play for him for a month or so.
Okay.
So after that, they told me, they said, listen, multimedia there, who say na one family and fawa, better now I say salary issues a real problem. So you have to go to Accra, let them employ you, and then let them bring you back to us so we can handle you. When I came, Jimmy, this guy was doing a funeral. Jimmy, he was a Liberian, and then he was Jimmy Quest.
Yeah.
He was the guy playing the graveyard from 12 to Ahmachi. So Jimmy also went on leave, and it's okay, then sitting for Jimmy. So and also Bobi Auntie, Ebi a DJ Black into me, but they are from such a
player.
Sammy B into me, oh, Bobby, you know, that kind of thing, you know, small. So I think I played one show and somebody heard me, and there was a radio station in Takrady, Good News FM. And they were like, okay, let's get this guy on. So they invited me. I played one day and the boss called. I was even doing somewhere around 10. He said, he put a look at on trend my So I had to wait for him. He came and said, listen, we'll give you a job here. Don't go to Accra again. I said, okay, why not?
If the money is good.
Of course. So that's how I translated from here to back to Takrady. But eventually I came back.
How was Takrady? Because you had moved from Takwa to Ho.
Yes. To Kumasi. To Accra.
To Accra.
Then to Takrady.
Then to Takrady.
Takrady was the best part of radio for me.
Wow.
You know, my music group was called Black Sheep, so I used to call myself Black Sheep on the radio and also use my first name. People don't know that I have an English name. I don't like it, that's why I don't mention it, but it's Reynolds. So,
Reynolds, that's a nice name.
So in the Volta region, they use it for Reynolds, you know. That's how they used to call me there.
Reynolds.
So, when I went back to Takrady, when they called me to go to Takrady, and I went to Takrady, good news. I remember I was offered a small house to live in.
Okay.
And my salary, I've forgotten the year, but I was supposed to be paid for, was it 80 Ghana cedis? I remember, yeah. So 80 Ghana, a small house to live in. And they wanted me to stay there at their radio station for some time. Takrady was good. When I got there, I did not even have a name to use. So I created the Kwame Boga there. That's how come I'm Kwame Bee. So Kwame Boga in Takrady, because Boga was something that was Takrady.
Saturday no to find out.
Saturday no. They didn't be too quiet. The old mama do it too quiet, but could be at some cry one she didn't wish. But now so creative be found by force. It's there. By force Boga, you know, because Boga is like a big thing in Tadi, you know. So I created that name, Kwame Boga, for myself. I remember my salary was 80 Ghana, as I was telling you. I stayed in Takrady. I stayed in Good News for about a year and a half, but I was increased to 100 to I think 150. The time I was leaving, it was 350 plus a car.
Oh.
You know, I was playing the drive time there. So they bought me a car and I signed a contract to play with them for 2 years. Apparently, Mr. Osnata would not let me sleep. Every single morning, calling me, come and play with us, because that time Jukutu has left. So he needed somebody to replace Jukutu. And the thing was, bring this guy. So couple of meetings, I keep on telling him I have 2 years to run. This man says no. And he had a son, Wafase, who was close to me. So Nana Kwame was close from work. Every day they were on my
poaching of
what I say. It's one day because Sky. I feel we do what I say, Papa that time. Now the biggest denomination here, I think five cities was the biggest one. So we call a friend, we call the office, and a far robber, we see. Then I bear 5,000. No, the man, we see. What's a Ben Kobo studio? One car went there.
Yeah, this guy now.
Charlie.
Obia o contracting with.
Oh,
my boss get to.
time skinner. Sometimes I say, we come from a crowd to Astra, baby. They call to Astra, the toilet job, the lock here. Let me come boy. To the movie, and I feel that course, they bah.
I can't help it.
Allah. So you know, they called me, I couldn't pick. They called a couple of times, I couldn't pick. So what I did was that quickly I went to the house they gave me and went to pack my things, and I told Mr. Wilson that now I'm homeless.
You better give me a house and a car.
So he gave me my uncle. So they gave me I think it was he had a guest house in Tekradi, somewhere in the region. So okay, you can go and live there. I moved to the guest house, and then Good News FM started chasing. So they sued me for 50K.
Why did you hide?
Sure, give it to me. I mean, why that letter by the office? Because I was also another now. So was that. And I said, okay, yeah, we'll call. So I think we went to the court for the first time. The second time, I believe there were a lot of conversations around it. So they said, okay, well, let's settle
out of court.
Out of court, you know. So we found a way. I think I paid some of the money. I cannot remember. For the car, I paid some, and then, you know, that was it. But Takrady was good for me because yeah, it was there. I also got into TV because Wilson had a TV station. Yeah. So yeah, it's I mean, when I started radio, he said, listen, there's a TV station. He took me to the TV studio one day. He said, Mr. Wilson, Moya show, man, your friends say Hip Life Plus. Hey, show the show. Okay, do about Hip Life, watch I say, okay, it's Kujiraha. I don't know. What's that issue?
Or a producer director.
BB, you know, so that was my first show. Later, he gave me another show on the TV. It was called Kwame. So it was named after me and his Wafase Kwame. So Kwame. They still show it there, you know. Wow. Yeah, with different characters anyway.
When you got the writ from Good News, how did you feel?
When I got the
writ
for hey, in fact, now my friend Mama no say, "Oh, Papa crying court now." Court. In fact, that was when I noticed that we are being governed by rules. You know, when you're young, you think, hey,
everything goes.
Yeah, but when things like this start happening, then you know that, no, you need to pay attention to certain things. So I noticed that I made a mistake, and I had to find a way to solve it, you know. Yes, I was just lucky that they decided to settle it out of court, and actually they were willing to say that they would, because of the breach of the contract, I will not be able to go on air.
Yeah, they could do that.
Yeah, so
because I know there are some contracts when you're done serving, you're not even allowed to work with a competitor brand for 2 years, for 5 years.
So I was happy I came out.
One kind of contract.
Listen, you hold the issue. Oh, movement of a panel.
Hey.
Wow, I mean, 9 out of 10 will pick up the cash, you know. At that time, I'd never seen money like that before, and it's like, take it.
What is kind of heading? I said no, the car to car no boots. I just want to know what is kind of heading.
Oh, she can't dear. Said it's inside the crab. I don't see top. I mean, at that time, very young, and
No, when you have 50 million,
Usha.
when you had that.
You know, so boys for chill, yeah. So we chill for 30 inside till it got to some time that we had to look for another job somewhere.
At what point did you go like, hey, yes, I'm here to pass us?
Oh, she can't say.
Oh, as a 50. Now we are now about 40. Now I drop it. It drew Sana who's
In fact, so because of the time I did me this table.
Nasa.
Oh, NASA. It's a honor. And I moved. Saturday now was also was paying me somewhere around 500 or so at the time because I was moving from good news to this place. So it was, but I realized that it was not good enough. But I also noticed that there's a bigger space somewhere, you know, because I played taekwondo and Kwame Bee was everywhere. I wanted another challenge. So, do you know I moved to Accra without even having a radio station to play? I just came.
I'm just shocked looking at you.
Yeah.
I'll go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about how you came back to Accra. Wait, we at 50. We'll be right back.
Remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month? Yas extra long sanitary pad took the worry away easy.
Yes, comfort, I got. Yes, confidence, I got. Yes.
The new Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Yes, yes, yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi. Is it supposed to be that time of the month? Yes.
I got. Yes, confidence, I got.
Yes.
We got yes protection, I got.
Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection.
Hey, my best customers in here. Yes, baby.
Honey, men wash you away. Me to take away back.
He's eating out again.
Nancy, me trying tasting kuyi. Ya cry.
Mommy, my new fella.
Tasty Tom seasoning powder.
Tasty Tom. Add the new seasoning powders about chicken, stew, jollof, shrimp, beef. Udi Adriani anete. A more natural aroma. She shamankasa. The way it enhances the natural aroma. It no be small.
So what's the new season powder if it tasty Tom there? I trust them.
And there is no staining of fish, meat, or chicken. Delicious meals all the time.
Why didn't you go to just stop? Me need those.
Tasty Tom seasoning powder.
New aroma.
Leave this.
This is a new taste from Tasty Tom new seasoning powder.
Where's that end?
Maybe I'm not for anyway.
Tasty Tom new seasoning powder. Flavor and taste up. This advert is FDA approved.
Hi, you're welcome back from the break. A big thank you to our sponsors, Hisense, everyday prizes for everyday people, Yas washing powder and Yas sanitary pad. and Tasty Tom Seasoning. Big thank you to Malta Guinness, to my glam team, Efiecha for this instrument outfit, ABS Lux Line, to Tinaj Beauty. Thank you very much for my makeup, to Hair Duties, to Stunners located on the Boundary Road. A big thank you to you. And of course, the Sousa Catering Services. We are back with Kwame Bee. And Kwame Bee will be a keys. Will be a keys. That keys, no. Sikana sign no, not guess count.
Oh, yeah, to me,
Of course.
You mean to me, Debbie, because I have sisters, I have friends who are girls.
Mothers.
Yes, you know, so definitely.
Actually,
if I say my mom chops somebody lie.
Oh, my man, this kind of be.
Okay. No, you're penny the agile.
My man, this kind of be.
Debbie.
When who cries, I never.
Debbie, no, do. And then we can make you cry because Jake's a cash, no. Oh, you mean that I make cash?
Wow. And yeah, then I was free. Takrade.
About crab you.
What happened?
Good. In the Takrade, then I cry no. Me and part 1 and 2. So okay, I think my third time. So this is it. Maybe my second time, no. Now my bow Sky Power, and I thought that there's a bigger space I wanted to enter. So Oman FM came.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted to play Oman FM. Nobody called me to come and play Oman FM. Obi and friend me.
You just went.
Me and the Baba said, "Me be Oman FM." And yet, they said because Takrade be Kwame Bogard, we have some so sa. Me do it. I feel we do Oman FM ha. And now, try. Hey.
Also, a big boy with Takrade.
Yeah, toss me so. Then I had a call from Joe Innocent. So Joe Innocent was in town with Adom. They said, I hear say you left Sky Power. What happened? I was glad me jai. I said, until when? And I'm so I did cry. He said, well, multimedia force out to hit FM. Emma, a percent crop for Bobby. No Kusmuni ade Bobby near there. Tea, but Bobby near say far. I'm saying, okay, I'll come and play. I got to Hit FM and I played for about a month, but I had never signed anything. So it's like, you're Bobby, am I?
Yeah, sure.
One of my friends who was in Takrade with me, Sky Power, a friend Kwame Dumante, and also I got Radio Max, but I saw starting in tea. Me one of Breve, Kia B or Hit FM anymore.
The engineer, bro.
Yeah, that me. And also, Kia driving the farm contact and come radio station. Say I have no more into America. So I thought that it was a better offer, you know. So I took the car. Actually, I drove the car to Takrade. Even when we got to Takrade, he made it better. He even bought me a BMW. You know. Oh, then you're bad. And I'm saying, adiafa. Into me bought Radio Max for some time. Then there was a day. Billy Ocean came to play some show at Paragon. We went to chill. I went to drop Billy Ocean on my way back to Windy Ridge. I don't know why I decided to make a turn that was not to be made. And then straight into an electric pole.
Oh no.
Damaged. So I was so sad. My second Emma, in fact, I was down at that time. I'm like, why is it that everything I try to do, something process, blah, 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 blah. So I was not even happy in Takrade. I didn't want to stay there again. So I wanted to come back. That was when Joe Innocent called back and said, listen, how much is the car that you spoiled? Multimedia is ready to pay for you so that you come back and play with Hit FM.
Wow.
Then I said, okay. Then they said I should come over, sign a contract. But the contract was, we'll give you this amount to go and settle your bill. But if you settle your bill, and after 6 months, we don't find you useful, and after probation, if you're not good enough, it means you pay us. Me who contract be created that, but I was desperate, and I knew that I will make it, you know. So that was it. I still have that. They said, okay, if you don't like blah blah blah, it's based on the fact that if you don't make your
probation period.
So after probation, you must be employed. If not, so then you pay back this amount of money. But I said, then let's go for it. I'll do it. So he said, okay, come. They gave me the money. I paid. Then welcome to Accra for the third time. So that's when I stayed at Hits FM from that time till the 7-8 years that I worked with them.
Within that period, did you feel what if I don't make their mark? Because we all know multimedia, there's a tracker system.
Yes. The thing was, I was so sure that, listen, I was going to make, because I'd been in town, I'd listened around, I knew what people were doing. I told myself, listen, I can do, if this is what they want me to do, I can do better. So I knew for a fact that, listen, I'll go through. So I never felt, no. I knew I was going to make it.
When did you feel you had arrived at multimedia?
Okay, so let's go through it this way. So when I received the letter that now I'm employed, I'm
confirmed.
like, okay, I did it. But it got to some time that I could tell that I'm becoming a part of a team, because as a presenter, most of the time, if you're being called for strategy and all that to your boss, then you know that you are an important person, right? Because I never held any position there, but Kwame, them will always call me, and they would like to strategize, look at things, how do we go from here? Then I knew that, no, it means that I'm a core member of the team. Yeah. Even though I never held any position there, I knew that, I was getting there.
If things were that good with management, why did you
leave? Okay. For me, I thought because I'm not in his head. A time came that Marco Krikumante was the programs manager at Hits FM, right? In my head, I thought he did not really like me. That's me.
Why?
Sometimes I had mixed feelings, because sometimes he would call me to do some of his gigs for him. But
then you are confused.
Yeah, so I get confused that this party didn't like my matter, or
they don't like my matter.
Some way, And I thought he also had his favorites. So if you're not one of his favorites, and because he met us at Hits, and I remember myself, La Posta, Black Rasta, and he was not in very good terms with Black Rasta. Myself, I'm very outspoken, just like Black Rasta. So you can imagine our meetings, it will be a little back and forth and all that. I'm sure he did. I don't know, but I think that probably he didn't like that style, that behavior of ours, right? So I remember when he came, that's when he, I think, ended the Poster's contract. And then back and forth with Black Rasta, so at the end of the day, Rasta had to leave, and I was the only one left. And I remember one day he said, when I told him I wanted to leave, he said, I knew you'd like to go because all your friends are leaving. So for me, I felt that he did not really like me. I remember when I became programs manager at Hits FM, Jesus said, he told me, Kwame Bee programs manager. I said, what does obey who? So it's like that kind of mixed feelings and all that. But he gave me gigs to play. I remember he's taking me to different places to go and MC shows, to take Accra and all that. So that's why I say, in my head, that's what I thought, but I don't know.
When you decided to leave, was it a difficult decision? Because this was a team you had become part of.
Yes.
This is a brand you had actually worked together with people from scratch to get it to where it was. Was it difficult?
Yes. The thing is, when I had the conversation with the CEO Bulare before I was moving to EIB, honestly, I had not taken my decision to move. But I think after the conversation, their online wrote that Kwame Bee leaves Hits FM or something. So that publication came online when
you had not decided.
Yes, and then we're in the meeting at Multimedia. So I was called out from the back. So I like to stay at the back all the time. So Kwame was like, Kwame, come. What is this?
It's like,
You know, and I said, oh.
but
And
I'm
then
here.
you are here in the meeting. Would you like to go? So I said yes. That was when they called Mark to speak with me again. So Mark came, we spoke, and I said, I would still like to go. He said, would you like to go? I said, yes, I'd like to go. They said, okay, then, if you like to go, why not? If not, why not? So I had to take the decision there, you know, that, okay, I'm going to take another, you know. And when I went to Kasapa like that, at that time, you know, I was playing drive. Actually, I did morning before I played drive on hits. But I went to Kasapa and their structure was quite different. So they had mid-morning affairs was Nega, morning show, Fifi Bansen. Afternoon was a political talk show. They didn't have a drive space.
Yeah.
I had to go to the night. So it's like you're going backwards, you know. But, you know, I had to take it because I had made that decision that I'm moving, you know, so I moved and played.
When you saw the scheme of their programming, were you concerned? Say, my boy, we are at some cancer. Say, what am I question?
Yes, but that was what our officer I don't say I'm sure, so you just have to take it and then move on, you understand? So, yeah, I was a bit concerned. People even spoke, but how can you be playing drive and then coming to play after drive? How? A lot of people said that, but I was like, okay, I'll take it and make it. There's one thing that I also say that with radio, it doesn't really matter the time. You can create your own goal at anywhere. You know, with this at the back of my head that here in Accra, there was somebody doing something midnight called Night Train and people were listening.
Yeah.
Night Train. So if you're doing 7 to 10, you can create your goal and you let people rush and come and listen to you, you know. Yeah, so I had that mentality as well. I said, listen, I'm going to make it. Doesn't matter the time. But eventually, they noticed that the programming was being too much talk. I said, but people like to also at the point want to listen to some music and ease down the things a little bit. So eventually they created a drive time and who else? I was
you free.
But it didn't do. Rastafari.
How has it been so far?
Oh, so far so good. I would say that I'm happy for the move because with Hit FM, I was a common floor member. But with Kasapa, with time, I've been able to grow into a programs manager. And honestly, my knowledge about the job or radio programming has risen to the next 3 levels, you understand? So I am happy to be there. You know, I know that people say, oh, we know EIB has gone through challenges and all that, but that is what life is supposed to be, right? It's not supposed to be just comfortable.
Yeah.
Things will come and hit you up, but you have to fight it and also, you know, so there are times people are telling me this thing is not working, why I'm still there. I said, listen, things will work. And I can tell you for a fact that it's a process, it is moving, and very soon, it's going to be where it's supposed to be, you know. So I believe it's a good platform for me, and it's great.
What day has been one of your most miserable in the radio space?
You know, Rastas don't dwell on negativity so much, so I don't remember a lot. But I think that the days that the time that I was, there was one particular day that I had moved to the Mondays when I came. So it's like you had the job, you left it, you're coming, and where you think you're supposed to be, you're not getting it. After some time, you know that I came in, whatever you came in with, your cash will go down.
Yeah.
I remember there was a day I was working with one of my friends, Carlos. And that time, we had nothing, I mean zero. A little emotional about this because the person that sent us money to even buy food today has been in a coma for 10 years, so it saddens my heart. There was this lady in the UK that I had to call before we could get money to just buy food to eat. It was that bad.
You're kidding.
I'm telling you. Yeah. And I could just turn back home, right? But sometimes when you're set to move, you don't want to. I don't even want to
turn back.
Yes, and I don't even want to. I don't want to tell my mom that, listen, this is what is happening. So that day, I can tell you, I was very sad. I took that money from, you see, Kokomlemle going up. There's a Fidelity Bank on the right. That's where I took the money from. You know, when she sent me the money, because we were like that, you know. And you know, when you come to Accra, I was living at Botry. I was coming to town all the time. You'll be buying fuel up and down. So before I realized, you know, so that day was one of the blue moments. I'm like, damn. So I had a job. I left it. Came. I'm not getting
In again.
then all my money is getting finished. So what's happening?
What was the feeling? Because it's like being hungry.
They could heavy do. When they Carlos. And then they can crack up petrol, they can Carlos and say, oh. Wow. Let's say, did he?
Drew tell her no how kind the share with them no.
That heavy do so tell
wow, no
I'm saying Carlos, make we go chop.
Alive?
Yeah, I mean
it's something.
Yeah.
But the best of part while it was when the January feel is this job that I decided to take.
A job really did brave woman. I remember when I got my first car in Takrady, it was like, wow. I had heard that they buy cars for people. I didn't know. That was one of the high moments. One high moment was not even a big one. There was one day that Daddy Bosco called me from the house. Me bought drive time. Daddy Bosco says I should come. I said, Daddy Bosco, what you say? I say, come. Me to Adi Spintex. I make faster, come. And it was Rita Mali waiting to see me.
You're joking.
Yeah, he said, oh, Rita said he wanted to meet you. I was like, wow. Say, you Kwame Bee? Say, yeah. Say, you play good, man. You know, I was like shocked. And I was so happy that, I mean, such a big icon of reggae music, you know, wanting to see Kwame Bee. That was one of my
and waiting for you.
Yeah. So I was happy, very, very happy.
People have made sisters and brothers in this industry.
Yeah.
People have met people that eventually, if they are in any dire need, they can just go to. Have you been fortunate enough to have that?
Well, I can say I have a few friends, you know, and as you have said, they've turned into family. Of course, I have a few that I can say are family. I mean, somebody like Miss G is like a family member to me, you know, because we're very good friends, you know. We're very good friends with Benduka, yeah, you know. I keep very small circles.
It's
so
very important.
Them, you know, very few of them are good that I can go to them and say, hey, bro, this or that, you know. So.
But your help, I address her.
You know, because now she's not in town, so
I just I can work you for Africa.
Only town with you, we need to submit, but I'll do the whole book because Ohadri. The things that she has put me through is all good. Rastafari. I'm not sending.
Rastafari,
Ohadri.
Wow. So, what should we expect from you in the coming months, in the coming years?
Dear. You see, making another move is not what I'm thinking about. Now, what I think about more is, okay, so what do you leave for the people who are understanding you? We've been doing this for a very long time. I mean, and sometimes my shows, the young ones around me, sometimes I give them an opportunity to play because I know I
That's
cannot be.
very good. You can't do it all.
I can't do it all, and I cannot be playing one day. So there are a few people at the training, and because I'm a programs manager, I'm looking at every part of it. I'm not just looking at only people trying to do what I do. No, there are a lot of students who came through as interns that today you classify them as professionals. And I had to put a word in for even some of their colleagues to accept that, okay, let's give it a try. You know, sometimes when the people grow in the radio, they don't like other young ones coming in. They feel like, oh, way dear. But remember, you also started like way dear. Yeah. So if you don't remember that you also started now way dear, then you will not give anybody the chance to. And so if you come to Kasapa now, there are lots of people that came in from school, but now, as I'm saying, you can call them professionals, and even other people are looking for some of them to work with them. So that's, what I'm doing.
Wow. I'm proud of you.
I'm
proud of how far you've come. I'm proud of the growth. I'm proud of how long the dread has also become.
Yeah.
But we enjoy being one.
Debbie.
Enjoy being. And we'll be on finance.
No.
Kwame, it was nice having you back. Before you go, kindly pick a card here and hand it to me so we see what you take home. My kind courtesy, hi, sir. Okay. Thank you for coming. You take home a fun. Whoa.
Thank you very much.
How sense it my fun na fakufi. So what's na I say fifre to.
Fifre dey tell me pa. Di komo. Komo dey nisi.
Now wait, Kwame. Me fan we won. I can tell you for a fact now you turned it. I can tell you for a fact say fan we e boss AC.
Allah.
Once they say what than we you. What the hell na kese?
That's so pa. Thank you very much.
They say what than we you. Now a sign what 12 months warrant.
Oh, okay. And any 12 months, I'm from brown.
I say 5 months.
But
right. And now make your shop, but so better is in 5 years. Why no problem?
Rastafari.
High sense. I had the power 1 year. Why? And that's not all from Lexter Ghana. Miss our hamper, Emma.
Hey.
Why?
And the interview more time frame.
Meta ya bro. Now, the bow hono wa yedia. Hono be me ba me peka. So that's from Yas. Thank you very much for coming. It has been amazing today, and I know Kwame has gotten all of us laughing. I told you his sense of humor is off the shizzle. Yes, I know. Off the shizzle.
The whistle. Shizzle the whistle.
It's been amazing. So thank you very much to our sponsors, High Sense, Everyday Prizes for Everyday People, Tasty Tom Enriched Tomato Mix, to Yas Washing Powder and Yas Sanitary Pad, to Malta Guinness, thank you very much. My glam team, Efia Chow, thank you very much for this Instruma outfit. I really love it. Hair Duties, GH Beauty, Artistry, Tinaj Beauty, thank you very much for my makeup. And of course, the Stunners, thank you very much for my lashes. And of course, the Sousa Catering Services, thank you very much. It has been amazing. And I know next week we'll come your way with another story that would definitely inspire you to know that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Always do remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. We'll see you next week.